Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing another sequel question which is asked in an interview and mentioned on the Strata Sketch. It's a platform where you can practice your SQL or Python related questions for interview. It's a really good platform. There are many free questions. Free means that you can check the answer as well. Otherwise, if you need subscription for any other question, there you cannot check your answer. You just have to have an option to write the solution, but not the check the answer. So this is the platform. So I thought that today I should made a video where I can solve a interview question here rather than bringing a topic and making a video on that. So let's read the question first. So the question is, find the best selling item for each month. No need to separate month by year. So basically, there might be case that the month related to uh, same year, or maybe they're different year and the month. So he's it mentioning that you don't need to separate month by year. You can keep as it is, if you want. It's nothing worry about that part. So not important thing that need to focus. So let's move forward. The best selling item is determined by the highest total sales amount. And how we do find that highest total sales? It is calculated as unit price into quantity. So it's completely normal thing that there is a product, it's have a unit price. Let's say we have a pen of 10 rupee and we are buying 10 pens, so that would be 10 into 10, the 100 rupees will be total paid. So that's how it will be calculated. A negative quantity indicate a return of or cancellation. Okay, there might be some rows where the price will be shown as negative, or the invoice number begin with C. Okay, so if the invoice number begin with C, that means the order has been cancelled or returned. To calculate sales, ignore return and cancellation. Okay, we do not have to add those rows in our query. Output the month, description of the item, and the total amount paid. Okay, so let's check the table first. So the table has invoice number, stock code, description, quantity, invoice date, unit price, customer ID, and country. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, so we have invoice number. So let's check if there is any start with C, so we can get to see is there any invoice number with return. So currently I'm not able to see. We can check if there is any uh, by our query. Then this is a stock code. We don't need that. This is the description of the product, quantity, invoice date, from where we have to get the month, invoice unit price. This is the customer ID and this is the country. So what we have to include in our output is month, description, and the of the item and the total amount paid. Okay, so first we have to find out the for every month and description, we have to find out the total amount paid, and we do not have to include the cancelled uh, product or return product. So for that we will write like this: select, we need description, so description. Okay, and we have invoice date. Now, because we want month, so we can extract the month from the column like this: month, and as month. And another thing, we want total amount paid, so that will be unit price multiply by quantity. Since we need total, so we have to found the sum, so that will be sum, sorry, sum of this, and the column will be reflected as total paid. So this is what we want to have, and the table name is online retail. Online retail. Now here comes the main part. We do not have to include the invoice number that begins with C. That means that is the cancelled order. So for that we will use the most basic thing in SQL, like or not like. So where invoice number not like, because we want to look for invoice number that begins with C, so that will be written as C and percentage. So it will check the rows, and first it will only see where the invoice number start with C and followed by any other number. It will focus on C. So that's how we the syntax look. So not look like this. And so we have included the where clause, and now because we have used the aggregation sum, so we will use group. So group by, we have two columns, so 1 and 2, which can be used to group by. So let's run this part and see how the data output looks like. uh, yeah, yeah. So you can see these are the description, and this is the month and total amount paid, right? So we have the base, we covered our basics. So we are good to go for next step. First I'll store in a CTE. So I'll give it a name, monthly sales. monthly Monthly sales as, and I'll just move it here. Okay, and now we focus on the other part of the question. So best selling item. So best selling means, if we want the overall best selling, that will be only one product, which has a highest order. But we want to aggregate that in month, sorry, in segregate this in the month. So for that we can use the window function and assign kind of rank or anything to see every month which product has the highest total amount paid. So select, I'll keep all three columns as it is, so star. And now I'll use window function. So window function, for window function I'll use dense to avoid uh, any what to use. Okay, if I simply apply rank, so if two rows have the same total amount, so it will assign same, but the next row that will come after those two will have a jump of one number. Let's see, there's an total amount paid 100, it will and it is maximum, so it will be assigned as 1. Then 2 and 3, and other two total amount paid has same like 90, so it will assign 2 but next the product came with total some amount paid like 84, so it will not assigned as 3, it will assigned as 4 because it position is 4. And so we don't want that particular part. Well, we you can use the rank. So what we, because we are focusing on only the rank one, so we can use the rank, but I don't want it as a hard code, because maybe later someone comes and asks that, hey, I don't want only the highest sale, but I want best 3 or best 4. So for that you have to again making changes for this window function. So keep that window function flexible enough, so you just have to make changes in the filter. So let's write that part, dense rank over. Now, because we are segregating according to month, so partition by month, or simply month. Yes, order by total paid, obvious thing. This, yeah, descending, and as rank, right? So these two things required, and from data will be picked by monthly sales. That's it. So if I run this, I think we will have some ranking. So you can see for first month, total amount paid 74.26 is the highest paid, so it assigned as 2, then 25 is 2, 3, and so on. Same for the second month, and so on. So that part is done. Now we have do are the final part, bringing everything as an output. So this do and store it. It is in a city again. So I'll rename as ranked as, and just move it bit here. Okay. So now select. We need a month first. So I'll month. Then we need description, and last thing is total amount paid. So total paid, right? And table we will use ranked. So from ranked, and now we don't want every row. We just want the rank where row where the rank is 1. So where r and rank equals to 1, order by, this is the last requirement, order by month. So now this is a quite flexible query. So as I mentioned, later someone come and ask that he or she doesn't want just one row for every month. I mean that not the highest paid, but also want that top three or top four. So you don't need to make changes here, but rather just have to make changes in this where clause. Like if you want top three for every month, so you just have to write it as less than four or less than equal to three. So that's how you will get top three. So if I run this, we will have some output. Okay, so we have out for first. If you see, you find no duplicate row. That means for every month there only one row. And if I check it, so if it is a correct answer, everything will be blue or green. And if there's anything wrong, it will be shown as a red. So if you see, everything is correct and we have a right answer. So that was the question I wanted to share with you. It marked as a hard level, but I don't think it was an hard enough. It was just the main thing was to understand the question. If you understand the question, the solution is quite simple. You just have to work on things step by step and getting things done. So this was the question I wanted to share with you, and if you want, you can practice more question on this platform. It's a free platform. You don't need to take any subscription specifically. You can uh, try to solve this question. If there is a lock sign, that means you do not check your solution with that. So in that case, you can use chat gpt to post your question and your solution and ask it to check if that's the right query or not. Or you can connect with someone else who is in analytics or using SQL, so that person can help you to check your solution. So that's how you can play. And it's not about just MySQL. If you are working on Postgre, you can just select in Postgre. If you're MySQL server, MS SQL server, you can use that, or Oracle. You can also practice same question in Pandas, Polars, PySpark, and R as well. So it provide a wide range of tools facility. So that's completely depend on you what tools you like to use. So yeah, so I'll come with another video soon. I'm not sure if I'll share any another interview question or bring with another topic, but definitely I'll come with another video soon. So till then, please practice all these questions and like my video, and please subscribe the channel and share with your friend as well. And I'll meet you soon.